fellow gamers, I'm GloryHoundd, and we have a fly in the room, so it's very intense in here. DrGloryHogg has been up all over this room trying to catch it, and that is why we are late. I apologize for DrGloryHogg's terrible behavior. And why didn't you get the fly? Attack!
I used the fly swatter and he slipped out, like right in between the holes, and then I smacked the wall. I even smacked my own hand with a fly swatter, and he's still...
It's gonna be the worst, everyone.
It's
gonna be the worst. Hello to our chat today. Thank you for all of you showing up on time. We appreciate it. We have Petter in chat, Andrew, Battlecry, Jolly Lumpy.
They're already talking about how I'm going to get destroyed in this and how they'll have to rebuild me. It's true. It was really bad. I got up from the table last time we played it.
The doctor did do a rage quit halfway through this game last time we played. Of course, this is a should you play, not a how to play.
Right. Okay, so this is us inviting you to our table to kind of show off the game and give you an idea of something you'd like. This is something we backed ourselves, and we think this might be something that a lot of you would enjoy. It is a good area control game. Area control games, for some reason, are like the one style of game that really like makes me feel passionate about it and can get really upset whenever I lose or when I feel like I get cheated out of something. And makes it worse when I'm playing with my partner and I'm like, oh, how could you do this to me? This is betrayal. So I'm that guy that would play Dead of Winter without a betrayal aspect to it. I would just get rid of that card. I've tried many times, but she never lets me.
This is Ankh. We got it off of Kickstarter. It is by CMON Games, and we're playing a specific scenario, everyone. There's a scenario book that you go and go through. So
last minute, she's changing the scenario on me too, which she's read.
I'm changing the scenario because I think it'll be interesting, and it's more specific for two-player games. So here's the scenario booklet right here.
Okay.
And last time, the doctor and I played on this first kind of like beginner starter thing where you can see it's 2 through 5 players. But I picked one of the 2 to 3 player games because I feel like the scenario will be a closer, like it'll be a closer race and everything will be more together.
You say beginner, but I felt like I got schooled. So there is that. And yes, if the fly was here, that'd be a 3rd player. And as long as the fly and I can merge gods at the end, it would be good.
Yeah, as long as you and the fly can merge gods, it'll be perfect. So we're playing the 2 capitals, which are going to be here and here. And with the 2 capitals, it's going to be a little different because at the start of each conflict event, before resolving any region, we'll resolve control of the cities with figures adjacent to both cities. Whoever has the most adjacent to both cities, they're going to get 2 followers off of the track, and then everybody else is going to lose 2 devotion, which is really, really bad because if you don't have devotion in this game,
you die. It's like American Gods. If you don't have worshippers, you basically fade away out of existence.
And what we're playing with here is the Kickstarter components as well as just the base game in this. So if anybody has any questions.
Kickstarter. It's not the retail.
Right, exactly. It's the base Kickstarter. So we do have all the extra upgraded components that you all can see here, which hopefully you all have a lovely, lovely view of the board here.
And like Deadpool, I'm wearing all this red so that way you can't tell when I'm bleeding. That's my superpower.
All right, Doctor, so it is your turn to go first.
Oh, wow. I get to start, huh?
You get to start.
So first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to summon a figure because I remember that was bad and I have figures. I'm playing red this time. All right, I'm playing Amun, the Hidden, whose special ability is that once per battle, I can actually play 2 battle cards instead of 1. So I'm hoping that gives me a small advantage. And right now, all I have is that. All right, so I'm going to go ahead and summon. I'm going to summon somewhere next to adjacent to one of my other figures or a temple I already control.
Which one god looks like Doctor? The Doctor's first thing I'm going to do is flip the table. Ta-da, we're done. End of stream.
The thought was there. Where do I think I'll go here.
I love the fact that you can't.
Why does this feel so differently?
Sorry about that. I love the fact that you can put your like little tokens up here, like, and you can clearly see kind of where everybody owns everything. I really, really like that portion of it a lot.
When you gain followers, you get a follower for being adjacent to a temple you own or a neutral temple, correct?
Right, but you do have to have adjacency.
Right, so like right now I would gain 1 because...
Whereas when we're doing devotion and stuff, that's not the case. It's more a battle over the region.
I would gain 1 though because I'm adjacent to 1 temple, which I happen to own.
Right.
So I would just gain 1 follower.
So you did 1 action.
Right, so now I'm going to do my second action. I'm going to unlock an Ankh power. I'm already moving this down. It is your turn. Let me decide what I want to do here.
Unlocking Ankh powers already. Okay. This is tough because you do want...
We'll try to go for a different route. We ended up going the same routes on these tracks,
too. This is going to be crazy. So my special...
Oh, the pyramid looks like me. Nice.
The special abilities for Anubis, the Embalmer, is whenever an enemy warriors are killed, you may trap one in the empty space below, and then your god has +1 strength for each trapped warrior. Opponents must pay you 1 follower to summon a trapped warrior. So, like, do we just hang out and play board games?
Could you put that into, because I had to pay for it in order to unlock this. Could you put that in that stackable, scoopable, snap tight lid having game tray?
Oh,
Thank you.
Wow, wow, everyone.
Yeah, please don't talk about my pointed head, okay? I watched Coneheads the other day and I had flashbacks.
The other thing is these figures. These figures are so awesome.
Right, put the figures down and take your turn.
Sorry.
You know it's already going to take you long enough.
Okay, so the first thing I want to do is move figures.
Okay.
And you can move all your figures up to 3 spaces, which...
You should move all your figures no spaces.
Wow, Doctor. We're going to go 1, 2...
Weird. I already sense a plan is happening.
What do you mean?
Nothing.
And now we're going to go ahead and summon a figure.
You're going to summon a figure. Okay.
Yeah, and then I'm going to summon a figure. And I can put my figure next to any sort of temple I own or any person.
You're not adjacent across the river.
But I cannot do it adjacent, across the river there. So
I do like the scenarios in this. This feels already so much different than the last one we did.
Yeah, because they really do change up the entire board space.
And I
then
played with the crocodile god last time, which was pretty sweet until you shut me down.
Well, having the different gods, even though it's the same map, having the different gods, having the different placement of everything really does change the game. And then having the different objectives, because there are different objectives that you have throughout each different scenario that you have. These game trays are niche, but 1,500 days for delivery. Yeah, sorry, Jolly Lumpy. Sometimes that happens.
But yeah, that is pretty. I mean, you are kind of far. You're in Germany, if I recall. So I did the move action. So I moved here and here, and then what I'm going to do is I am going to summon a figure. So I'm going to summon a figure right here, and this time I learned this that I get to go. So since I triggered an event, this goes over, and I can claim one of these things I'm next to. Correct? Not this, but one of these.
But yes.
I am going to claim this one up here. So now I got myself one of them pyramids.
Oh, that's nice. That's very
nice.
nice.
And this gets reset back up.
And the big thing about whenever you trigger those things, you really have to time it. This board is crazy how this works. So if you trigger an event on your first action, that ends your turn. And then also if you're picking, say, summon figure, then your next action can only be either gain a follower or unlock an Ankh power. Like, that's all you are able to do.
Right, so you do have to go from the top down.
Right.
So if you jump all the way down here, then your options are very limited.
Right. I think that's so interesting how that ends up working out. All right, what do I want to do? I already see that you are trying to get adjacency to these cities.
Based off of all of my plays of Stranded Deep, I feel like I could strap probably 2,000 game trays to a raft and just paddle it over there. It's doable. It'll take a while, but I can do it. With enough coconut water and fish meat, it's doable.
All right, I think what I'm going to do is... Oh, what do I want to do here? We want to...
I feel like we need to put a
There's
wash
like so many things
these.
I want to do. Do a wash? Yeah, no, I totally think so, because...
To bring them out, because
those
these
things are
really
so cool.
Like that one has an Ankh on it. This one has a dude or a dudette doing some stuff. Who knows? Praying. Who knows? That guy's got like a spear. And this is like, I don't know, like a woman riding a horse or something. Who knows? Who knows these things? But it's all pretty sweet. If we come out to Germany, we would definitely play a game or two.
Oh, absolutely. 100%. All right, I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to summon a figure.
Okay. But you only have so many figures, too. Like, I have 3 more currently.
Right, right. It's just a matter of, like, doing things at the right time, though. That's the biggest thing. Oh, I want to do so many things. It's not good. All right.
So you moved and then you summoned a figure? Is that what you did?
Did. We're going to summon.
Or you didn't move, you just summoned a figure.
No, I just summoned a figure. And I think I'm going to put that figure there for now.
Are you going to gain followers or unlock an Ankh power?
I know. Like, I really want to gain followers, but I also kind of just want to unlock an Ankh power because...
To trigger that next
that's
one?
going to trigger my next one. Let's do that. Let's unlock an Ankh power.
So you're going to pay a follower for that?
Well, I'm going to sacrifice a follower, everyone. We're sacrificing followers.
That's worse.
And the different abilities here that I can give myself is either win a battle, gain 3 followers. I can have monuments cost me 0 to build.
Which is nice.
I can have the start of a conflict, gain 1 follower for each region where I have any figures, and then I have revered, where when you use the gain followers action, I gain +1 more follower.
And the followers are important because there are times whenever you have battle cards where you might have to bid followers in order to win.
Or just putting down monuments and stuff. You do have to sacrifice followers in order to get more monuments out.
Hello, Magneto. Thank you for joining us live. You got your Kickstarter copy? That's awesome. I'm really glad that we did kickstart this, even though the first time I played this, I wanted to leave the whole house for a couple of hours. But I think that's mostly because area control between the two of us gets very contentious.
Now, because I did my Ankh power, that created an event for me, so now I'm able to go ahead and claim one of these things right here, and I will claim that one.
They call that a pyramid.
Well,
that's what we're calling them now. It's a newfangled thing.
I don't know if that's what I want to call mine, okay?
All right, so what I'm going to do...
call mine the majestic triangle of the desert.
I'm going to gain followers.
Okay.
So right now I'm next to 1, 2, 3.
Yes.
3 followers, please.
Even though you don't have...
It's neutral.
Right. Even though you don't have the own this one, since it is neutral, you gain followers off of that. Because, I mean, you have people over there, you know? Like, they're repping for you over there, okay?
And then I'm going to sacrifice 1 follower to unlock another Ankh power, which will also get
you're
me
already getting your stuff.
This pretty sweet cat mummy. The cat mummy says, if your cat mummy is killed, all other players lose 1 devotion.
How did you...
Even people online, you all lose 1 devotion because of a cat mummy.
With the cat mummy, I can't believe you didn't go. The cat mummy says...
The cat mummy says...
Like, why didn't you do that?
No, because if a cat mummy hissed, it would just be a bunch of dust would come out. It'd be like... All right, so I got a cat mummy, which I'm pretty excited about.
Okay.
I have to decide what I want to do here.
So which one? You did an Ankh power one?
Yes.
I don't think you moved your thing for that.
Oh, did I not? There we go. Yep, so that was my second action, so I am done.
Okay.
How many followers do you have? None right now? Oh, snap.
What are you trying to say?
Snapple.
What are you trying to say? Like, I want to move.
Game of Fire, hey, what's going on?
Hello, Game of Fire. How are you doing?
You regret not backing this one. Even at the base level, getting all the Tomb of Wonders means these were all upgraded instead of being tokens, which I was going to bring them in. I have a baggie of tokens where everything was basically little circles like this, and they were lame. And, you know, I understand that not everybody can back the Kickstarter, but the Kickstarter did come with a lot of upgraded things. All these being upgraded as actual temples and stuff really does add to the game.
There's so many things I want to do here. I think I'm going to have to move figures. I'm going to have to move figures. It's going to short me 1 turn, but I think it's going to be...
But it triggers this event, too.
Better, yeah, because I'm going to be able to take over something if I have a figure there, and then say I move...
Oh, so now you're up in my area. I claimed this area already.
Say I move, like, 1, 2...
This is horrible.
3. I think I'm going to do that.
Hello, Omar.
Okay.
Make you regret not backing this. Fair. Will do. Kenneman?
100% going to make you regret it because, man, this... Oh, I love this game so much, everyone. I really, really do. And this is the 3rd in...
Eric Lang's area control style games.
Right.
Made with CMON.
Was Rising Sun, Blood Rage, and now this one. And you can definitely see the reminiscent pieces of those games, like, folded into this. You really can.
Oh, you got 2 people up in my area. Why? I don't like that at all.
Mostly just because I know that I needed some sort of adjacency.
You have no followers, right?
Why do you keep on asking me about my followers, Sitch? Over here. What's up with that? Why do you keep talking about my followers up on here? I do not appreciate.
Oh boy. Okay. So I am going to
Think really, really hard.
I'm going to move figures.
He claimed the area, I'm assuming by licking it. That's how you basically claim any sort of pyramid, monument, obelisk, city. You just go up and you like lick the wall. That's what you do. At least that's how we do it here.
I can go 1, 2, 3, as long as I don't stop in the water, correct?
Right, absolutely.
Can you go through your own stuff too?
Yeah, you can cross over monuments. You can cross over other people's stuff. You can cross over cities. You can cross over water spaces as long as your third movement, so you can move anywhere from 1 to 3 spaces, as long as your third movement is in an empty hexagon.
I just did the castle maneuver in chess there. I just flipped my king and my rook. I know you're
castled?
impressed. I castled. All right, so I did the move.
Studio Lanniston says the container for Canada hasn't even landed yet. Gotta wait a while before mine shows up. Oh, I'm so sorry, Studio Lanniston.
I'm going to then also summon... gosh, I really want to summon a figure. Gain that extra figure, because you've got 2 in there right now, and I have 2. What's your special thing with Anubis? Whenever he kills one of my people, they get trapped?
They get trapped, yeah. And then that gives my god +1.
All right, so what I'm going to do, can't I do something to buy him back or something, though?
You can give me a follower in order to buy him back.
I'm going to use an Ankh power, and I'm going to trigger the event. So I'm going to spend 2.
Okay.
And I'm going to trigger this event right here, which means I'm going to get this little tiebreaker thing right there. We're on top of there. We'll see who wins that. And then this will get reset. And the power I'm going to unlock. So that's a temple one.
Let's see here. Or his cat mummy can spray for territory. Does that mean if his cat mummy comes by, I can just break out the water bottle and be like, get out of here?
All right, so I did Pyramid Attuned.
Okay, so now we've started a conflict in this game. And the
Correct.
first thing for this particular scenario is we're going to look at the 2 cities here and all of the spaces around the 2 cities. And whoever has the most figures out of both of those is going to get the 2 followers.
Okay, so that would be me.
That would be you. And then I lose 2 devotion, which is very, very sad. That's not
also,
good.
I have Omnipresence. Start a conflict, gain 1 follower for each region where you have any figures.
Okay.
I'm in 2 regions, so I need 2 followers.
Okay. Ooh, you're racking up the followers over here.
Well, last time I never had followers,
go.
and you kept on doing that
Yeah.
thing where I had to bid followers or die, or sacrifice followers or die, and I was like, I don't think so.
Wow.
Oh, it says in the channel that you have like 2,000 followers. Shouldn't that count? No, you
It
can't
should.
use those followers in this
It
game.
should count.
How many of
towards
those
my
are here for the
devotion.
doctor, though? How many?
How devoted are you all? Can I move up 1?
No. No. All right, so that would start a conflict. Okay.
Now, when we resolve conflicts, we resolve them by
Right.
regions. Starting with region number 1, we have all these cool little like tokens down here that show us the numbers of the regions and what orders they take place. So
All right, do
this
it.
here you have domination over this region here. So you get 1 devotion for having domination over the region, and you have gain 1 devotion for having the most
Temples in that region.
Yeah, most of these temples here in this region.
Okay.
Second, over there, I get 1 for dominating the region.
And then 2,
And then I
because
get-
you've got all the obelisks
Right.
and all the pyramids.
All the obelisks,
well, the majority.
all the pyramids in that particular region.
Over here, nobody has domination, so we have to do the actual
We
battle,
do. We
right?
have to do the actual battle here. So the first thing we do is we take one of our cards that we have here.
I'm going to use my Power of Amun, the Hidden. It says once during each conflict event, you may play 2 battle cards in a single battle. Resolve both.
Oh, geez. What do I want to do?
Can I change something real quick because I realized something? Or no?
What is it?
I want to be like super cheaty and do this temple attuned instead.
No. You already picked it.
All right, okay. Yeah, that's fair.
What's the difference
the
between
temple
them?
tune gives you +2 strength in a region.
Oh, okay,
So
okay.
that's pretty important. I don't have any temples now.
Well, why would it make sense in this region over here then? Oh, because you're going to build a temple? Is that why?
No.
Is that why you're going to be building a temple, Doctor?
I would never build a temple.
Doctor?
I would never build a temple.
I feel like I'm going to get beat badly in this. This is not going to be good. Okay, let's see here. Okay, let's see here. Okay.
What have you unlocked on your Ankh powers?
Just that I can build monuments at no cost.
Oh, nice.
Yeah.
Okay. All right, I have my 2 battle cards.
Okay, I'm thinking.
Bum, 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 bum. Oh, nice. Petter's going to be the medical doctor for the doctors team. We would just be a team of all doctors. Self-made doctors. We don't need no book learning. I'm a doctor of gameology.
This is such an interesting conflict because you are trying to populate these cities, which takes followers away from other areas that you want to keep, or not followers, people away from other areas that you want to
like
keep.
your warriors.
Yeah, right? So I think what we're going to do is we're going to do this one right here.
All right, so first I am playing Plague of Locusts and then Build Monuments. So first we would, well, you go ahead and do the orders. I'm so sorry. So first we do Build Monuments. Correct, Mundo? That's our first step?
Reveal cards. So yeah, build monuments. So in reverse devotion order, can resolve each build monument card. Ooh, I should have totally done that. I think I picked the wrong card.
So here's 3 followers I'm going to sell or sacrifice. Can I get a pyramid, please?
Can I say no? Am I allowed to say no?
I don't think so.
Petter says, actually, Team Doctor and Team Doctor.
Yep.
Yeah, the medical person for the team.
I'm going to need myself a pyramid, please.
There you go.
And here's one of my tokens. So
I think you're playing much better this turn. I think this time, because I think the first time was just you learning the game and
you whooped me so bad last time.
Yeah, but I think you're doing quite well. I think you can only have figures around these spaces here.
It's an interesting spot to be. Well, I can have it anywhere in here. I just thought it'd be better to have it close to one of my guys there.
It would be better close to one of your guys, absolutely.
There we go. Okay, so I did that first, and then we would do Resolve Plague. So all players in the region simultaneously bid followers and sacrifice them. Kill all figures here except for those of the player who sacrificed the single most followers.
I do not have any followers.
I shall bid 1 follower. Throw yourself upon the fires. It's hot.
I forgot that resolved like that. That's unfortunate because I had Flood, which was going to protect mine from the battle resolution here.
People are actually rooting for me. It's probably because I left last time.
It's not going to be good. All right, then we have Monument Majority. So that guy goes. He's got the plague. So you have the majority of pyramids here, and I have the majority of temples.
So we both go up 1 on that.
Both go up 1 on that track there. Nothing for the obelisks. And then now is the battle portion of it, which each one of our figures count as 1. So right now you have 4.
I have 1, 2, 3, 4. Yes, because I get to add both of these. So I have 4.
I have 1, but my god doesn't die anyway.
Right.
But you still get control of the area, so you go up 1.
Nice.
Ta-da!
And I want to use my tiebreaker. Oh, that's
Tiebreaker's gone.
Not important.
Tiebreaker. Oh, and this stays out.
So I also have I have commanding. When you win a battle, gain 3 followers. So that's why I spent them all, because I'm going to gain them as long as I win.
Oh, nice. That's
so
really
can
nice.
I have 3 followers, please?
Yeah. And then make sure you put your cards away. They don't go back into your hand.
Yeah, I know. They go away.
They don't go back into your hand. The bottom right looks like Michigan. What?
Over here? Yeah, I could see that. I could see that. It's got a very Michigan feel.
Oh, well now, GloryHound is so good at rolling rolling dice shall have a disadvantage when there are no dice. How dare you,
Here's the
Studio
thing.
Lanniston?
Like in private, she can take 15 minutes per turn and just whoop up on me. But in public, she's got to like read comments and pay attention to things.
I definitely
Just
don't
the
do as
lights
well.
being on changes your whole perspective.
I
It doesn't
definitely-
bother me. I'm used to it. I was born on a stage in front
God.
of 100 actors. No, that didn't actually happen.
Doctor, sometimes.
All right, so I triggered that, right? So it is your go, but that means you potentially. Oh, you can't get to the camels.
So
She always whoops me up with the camels because they make new territories, and you can't get to the camels.
what was I gonna say? There's something I was gonna say. Oh, I really like the fact that they have the token to break conflicts, because it doesn't just work for breaking those conflicts, but also it reminds everybody who was the last player who went. Because whoever has that token there, they put it back and you're like, oh, okay, that was the last player
Sure.
that went in the game. And then you can like go from there. Like, it is such a small detail that is so perfect and so helpful throughout the game. Like, I love it so much. All right, what I want to do then is I want to summon figures, and then I want to gain followers.
So you're gonna summon figures and gain followers.
Summon a figure up there, and then I'm going to gain followers. So if I gain followers here, I get 1 for each adjacency I have. So I'm going to gain 3, I believe. Bloop, bloop, bloops. All right.
Because you are adjacent to, yeah, 3. That's very good. All right, so that's my go. I'm going to move figures. So I probably have some time until that thing is triggered again. Because is it triggered here also? It is.
Yeah.
I actually moved that to the wrong spot. I did what you did last time. There we go.
Camels can really change the direction of the game. Magneto, I completely agree. And you can use them not just to cut off areas and stuff like that in your terrain, but some characters will have special abilities, and you can cut off those special abilities because of it. Like, there's all sorts of things you can do with the camels. It's such a powerful, powerful move for the game. Like, it's so good.
So I'm going to move here. I'm going to move here. 1, 2, 3. I'm going to stay there. I'm going to move 1, 2, there. So I moved everybody that I wanted to move. Okay, so I did my move, and then I'm going to... Actually, where was this guy? He was here. And I can go through stuff, right? I can get all
Yeah.
weird and funky. 1, 2, 3. And then I'm going to... I think I do want to keep him over here. Sorry. All right. And then I'm going to do summon figures.
Okay.
So remind me to come back to that, because that's going to be important. So summon figures. When I'm pyramid 2, so summon figures actually may summon 1 extra figure adjacent to each of your pyramids.
Oh, that's a powerful ability.
Oh, snap. So I get to
good.
summon 1, plus I can summon 2 more.
Oh, that's
So
so
I'm
good.
going to summon this kitty cat right here.
Yeah.
I'm going to summon him. It's next to each one of my pyramids. So I summoned 3 total. 1 plus 1 needs each
Okay, got
one
it.
of my pyramids. So
Got it.
that's a lot of dudes up in that area.
It is.
All up around your jackal god. Like, what up? All right, so that triggers this. So I get the camels. Can I please have my 6 camels?
Yes, you can. Let me get these
So the
camels.
camels let you make like whole new sections, which is interesting. I've never actually gotten to touch the
4, 5,
camels
6.
before. She usually stops me.
A total of 6 camels can be used, and
Gotta
you
make a
have to section off at least 6 spaces when you're using the camels. Hashtag team distracted. Battle cry, I totally feel you. I'm always distracted whenever chat's up. I really love, though, the simplicity of getting into the gameplay of this, but then what you can actually do in the game and moving around the board and stuff is so vast. Like, you can do so much.
Oh, okay, this is smart. I think this is the thing right here. I hope so. This makes this a whole new section, right?
It does make that a whole new section,
Okay.
yes.
And I just get rid of my extra camels? I sacrifice them for meats?
I guess.
I'm going to take this camel, put him in this ocean, and this camel, actually, he gets to live by the water and just
he doesn't.
chill.
No, the camels don't
why?
get to live over there, okay?
All right, I need a new one of those tokens to rearrange the territories.
Okay.
I need the 4th token, if you will.
So you put it in the new territory first.
Okay. And then I can swap it with
And then
another
you
one?
can swap either the 3 or the 4 with either the 1 or the 2. If you would like. Which is just really interesting because it can change the way your entire battle goes with things.
I think that's better.
Okay.
I don't know why, but I think it could be.
Okay.
I don't have any claim over there, so I want that to all happen like at the end. That was my thought process there. All right, so I've reset everything. Camels happened. Everybody rejoiced. Yay, camels! Like that. And camels make it so you're not adjacent, correct?
Right, absolutely. So you've cut off your adjacency to this pyramid here.
I know.
All right, let me think about what I want to do here for a second. So I can summon a figure, which is always helpful because Doctor has a lot of figures on the board right now.
How dare you? All of them except for one. This guy right here was not deemed worthy.
The biggest thing is, though, if I move figures, like that triggers something, and I don't have adjacency to anything that I necessarily want to trigger at the moment.
Yay, camels. Camels
Jeez.
spit and they kick. My stepbrother used to walk camels at the Phoenix Zoo, just as FYI.
Okay.
If anybody needed to know that.
Okay.
And if a camel decides to kick you, it can straight break your leg. They kick hard.
I could do, okay, so gaining followers is also going to trigger something. So, I mean, summoning a figure and doing an Ankh power would be pretty beneficial too, just overall. I think that's what I'm going to do. So I'm going to summon a figure.
At this point, I feel like I have a slight advantage. I'm just going all in on it.
Yeah, I think you do. I think you do have an advantage, and it's going to work out really well for you.
I went super heavy into my Ankh powers the first game and like kind of almost ignored this, and she triggered like every event every single time, and it really hurt me.
Yeah.
Like a lot.
Yeah, I agree.
And she kept cutting off areas, so she's like, I dominate here, I dominate here, I dominate here. I'm like, oh gosh, this is bad.
All right, so I'm going to put my figure there. And then, can you move my summon figure down? Move down, and then I'll do an Ankh power.
An Ankh power.
So we'll sacrifice one of those. We're going to get one of these. When I use the gain followers action, I can gain +1. Or at the start of an event, see if I win a battle, I can gain 3. Let's do start of the conflict, maybe. I'm just going to gain followers there. Okay. Now, since I went ahead and
she did the middle
revealed this, you've already taken the cat, so I'm unable to take anything. If there are more players in this, there might be more of the, like, one figures.
Mercenary.
Yeah, exactly, that you're able to go ahead and get. But since we're playing 2 players, there's only one of each of them. Important facts of the day, not about the camels, but about the Doctor's family. It's almost like we got the oft-sought-after DrGloryHogg story hour.
I'm going to put that guy there. I'm going to summon as
Okay.
the first thing. And then I'm going to unlock Ankh power. So that is going to let me do Resplendent, which is your god's base power strength if you control these 3 monuments of the same type. That triggers
so
this
you're going
event.
for those,
I'm taking that pyramid.
Yeah, going for those pyramids.
So I got 3 pyramids. So
Good
now my
call.
god's strength is straight up 3. Amun's about to not be hitting. He's about to get out there and start flexing. He's going to get that hot,
Not good.
hot god summer coming
Not
out here.
good.
Guns out, sun's
Not
out.
good.
Oh, like that. And what else does that do? That does something else for me too. Oh, I also get this mummy because I unlocked that second one. And you do need to take my 2 followers. I'm all about sacrificing my followers. I'm sorry for anybody who follows me on Twitter. All 10 of you. If the mummy is killed, he's immediately resummoned adjacent to your god. So he doesn't play around. He'll come back. And so I did that. So this needs to go back. And it is your go. These Ankh powers are really interesting too. At first I was disappointed that they weren't all completely different for each god. But now I kind of understand why. It would be super confusing if you did it a different way.
This is not good.
That's not good.
Yeah, it's not good at all.
I agree. But you're looking good, and that's what's important. That's right, Petter. There's a 90% chance you won't be sacrificed.
All right, we're going to move figures.
Yeah, and I've also made it where you kind of have to, like, probably lose your action, too. Okay, so first move your figures.
Which we're gonna recoordinate. We're gonna coordinate here a little differently. So I think what we're gonna do is we're gonna go 1, 2. We're gonna go 1, 2, 3, and this is 1, 2, 3.
Okay.
And then what else do I want to do here? So that's 1, 2. And I kind of want to. Okay, so that's not going to be as helpful there. Problem is like how far down can I get everybody, you know?
Word.
Yeah. Yeah. It's getting intense. I only have 3 movements. 1, 2, 3, because I'll land on a bunch of stuff. Maybe making one of your places like totally non-contested though. I mean like 1, 2, 3.
Yeah, I mean, that helps. I have to like, I won't gain the dominate bonus.
Right, over any region at this point.
It's fair. That's not
Although
bad.
wasn't able to take over any monuments. Now, I can't take over somebody else's monument until this one right here gets taken over.
Because then they're all up for grabs again.
There should have been a doctor version with camel spiders instead of camels.
Ooh.
Ooh, no, I prefer regular camel, Studio Lanniston.
Camel spiders are
I
like,
prefer regular
like the face huggers from Aliens. They're just like, oh, thank you. All right, so is it my go? Yes,
believe
because you
so.
triggered an event.
Yes.
So I'm going to move figures.
Yes.
So I'm going to go 1, 2, 3. That's huge because he's got 3 power by himself.
Okay.
I am going to go 1, 2, 3 to be around that. I've got 2 around that. You've got 2 around that. We're actually all tied up with those. So I'm going to go 1, 2, 3.
Okay.
So that gives me advantage there as far as the cities go. Because I have 2, 3, 4, and you have 2, 3. And you know I'm going to trigger that on my turn. I have to. All right, so I've moved them. I've moved them.
You have to.
Well, I mean, I want to. So I've got 3 there, 3 there. That guy's there. I need to have like a better system of knowing who I moved. So I know I moved him. I moved these 2 guys. Just laying them down temporarily. So I know like who I moved, you
They're
know?
sleepy.
I know I want to go 1, 2, 3.
Okay.
Up in here. Actually, I'll go up here instead. 1, 2, 3. Yeah, up here. I'm going to face you because I'm not a chump. I'm not trying to get bit. And I think that's good because I've got 2 there. Okay, so I'm going to stand these guys up. I'm going to stop moving because I'm going to confuse myself.
Okay.
I'm not strong enough.
This is going to be a really interesting battle whenever it happens.
Summon a figure.
Hello, Kabuki.
I'm going to summon a figure right here.
Okay, mildly busy, but I have an ear/eye here.
You've got... Okay, yep. I'm going to summon a figure. So that's going to go ahead and trigger this. So that goes here. So I will get this. Oh, God. Oh, God. I'm so sorry. Everything happened. Oh, God. Everything's happening.
All right, city space-wise, you have 4 figures there, and I have 3. So you're able to take the 2 followers.
Oh. Oh, okay.
What?
Gotcha. Sorry.
And then I go down into devotion. This is not going to be good.
So we start off with 1, which we have to have a battle everywhere. We've got 4 battles happening.
Yes. And we start out with this region right here. So you don't have domination in it just yet.
But I do have the most pyramids and the most temples.
Right. So you're going to go up 2.
And then we need to decide our battling, huh?
We need to fight. What does your mummy do over there?
This mummy?
Yeah, what does the mummy do?
Oh, the mummy sucks. If he's killed, he is immediately resummoned adjacent to your god. So he just comes back. And then the cat mummy, if he dies, all the players lose a devotion.
I shouldn't have given you those things yet because we have to go down the right way. So we have to pick our cards and then reveal them.
Oh, okay. That's fair. You've got that and that, so that's okay. I'm gonna play this card.
Just one card? You're not playing all your cards, Doctor?
No, I also have the tiebreaker, so I mean,
Okay.
I've got some options here. I feel like I got some options. Kabooks.
I'm sorry, what did your mummy do again?
If he dies, he gets resummoned next to my god.
Oh, okay, that's right. Okay.
So actually, it would be better for my mummy to be in one of the earlier battles. So if you did kill him, then he gets to add to like a later battle, you know?
If he's resummoned though next to your god, like, would I get to keep him?
I don't think so.
I don't know. That seems sus, Doctor.
That's the last battle. Why are you worried
It
about battle
seems
4 when you
sus.
haven't even done battle 1 yet?
I don't know.
Yeah, you're
I got a
like
lot of stuff going on here, okay?
you're like way ahead of yourself.
I got a lot of stuff going on. There's like so many cards I want to use. Okay. Okay.
What card did you already use? You used your +0.
I did my flood. It's like so intense.
Pick a card, wife.
I know, I'm sorry.
Nobody wants to see 30 minutes of you looking at cards. Are you my mummy? Come on, Anubis. You're the bomber.
So let's see here. Hold on. It started. I want to see.
Oh, start of conflict event. Gain 1 for each region where you have figures. I gained 4 followers, please. Good thing you looked at that to remind me.
Oh gosh.
I need 4 followers.
Here you go.
Thank you.
I
very
also
much.
need some followers. So at the start of conflict event, gain +1 for each region where I also have figures. I think I
That's
have them
4.
all as well. That's going to help out whenever we're bidding for stuff. I'm sure the bidding portion is going to happen.
What do you mean? I mean.
So I guess we'll do this one. We'll do this.
All right, flip. So this is for battle 1. I did drought.
I'm going to build a monument.
Interesting. All right, that's a good call though. But I should win that battle still, depending on.
The biggest thing is that I just didn't want you to get so much devotion.
Okay. Yeah. Well, I mean, you kind of stopped it.
What is that supposed to mean?
Just play your.
It's like one.
Focus
It's
on what
like
you're doing.
one.
Focus on what you're doing, and then we'll talk about it. All right.
All right.
So we did that. So you built a monument, we resolved plagues, and then we just do our regular cards, right?
Yep.
So mine is drought. So it says +1. It says your devotion reward for winning this battle is increased by 1 for each of your figures in a desert region. So I have 2 figures in a desert region. So I'm going to get +2. No, your devotion reward.
+2 devotion?
Yes, it says that's what it says. Your devotion
Holy
reward
crap.
for
1,
winning. I have to
2.
win though, and then I get 1 for having the most of this,
And then 1 for the battle.
and then I win 1 for the battle too.
Or is it just +2 for that?
It just says your devotion
Oh,
reward
okay,
for
you're
winning
good
this
then.
battle.
But this one here is nullified for that one.
Right.
And then he goes away. All right, battle 2.
Oh, he died.
Over here.
That's so sad. Where is battle 2?
Right here.
Right here. So I'm at 3, 4, 5, and you were at 1. Interesting.
How dare you? Let's see here.
I'll play that card right there. Aw, Petter said my screen froze. Oh no, GloryHound's just playing her cards.
Oh, come on, Petter.
I'll do this so you know that she's just thinking. And like
Come
this
on,
is
Petter.
the waiting screen, the
All
loading
right,
screen.
let's do
or
this
something.
one.
All right, so battle number 2 of the gods. I did Cycle of Matit.
Plague of Locusts.
So we got a bid.
Yes.
How many are you gonna bid? Is it secret?
All players in the region simultaneously bid followers and sacrifice them. Kill figures here, except for those of the players who sacrifice the single most followers. How many followers do you have?
7. And you have 6.
So 4, 5, 6. Yeah. So I'm gonna bid all of mine.
All right, cool. I'll do all mine too.
Okay.
So,
And nobody dies for me.
Yep.
All right.
That's fine, but I get all my cards back, which is what I really wanted there. And so here, I win. So I won this what do I get here? I get 1 for having the most pyramids, right?
Yeah, 1 for having the most pyramids.
Is that it?
And then 1 for
winning the battle.
dominating this, yeah.
Okay.
For 1 monument majority and 3 for the drought win. I think we did that right. Then 3 over here, conflict 3. What do your cats do?
The cat, when he dies, you lose a devotion.
Oh, that's so sad.
Yeah, because you're beating up on a poor little cat.
He deserves it, though, okay?
But we're even numbers there, which is
That
interesting.
kitty deserves it.
I'm gonna play 2 cards.
You're going to play 2 cards.
Yes. Oh, mine says whenever I win a battle, I gain 3. So does that mean I would have gained 3 and I would have gained 3? Because I've
Oh
won
my
2 battles?
gosh. This is not going well for me. There you go. Got all your stinking stuff back. Let's see here.
It's actually better somewhere else. I'm just going to do that card, I think. And
Oh, this is bad, everyone. This is real bad. Like, real bad.
I'm just going to do 1 card. I'm
This
not
is
going to
not
use,
gonna
I'm not
go
gonna use
very
that
well.
thing. Yeah, I think this is going quite poorly for you, honestly.
Yeah, I think so.
Oh, so Magneto says he thinks that I should have 1 more devotion. I'm sure it's fine. It's okay. Just leave it for now. Just leave it. Oh, all right.
There you go. All right, let's see here. I want to do...
I'm just doing 1 card. Yeah, I think I just have like all the advantage here.
I think so. You have a lot of people out on the board.
Plague.
Is the big one.
So I'll bid 1 follower.
I don't have any.
So then you would lose your people.
All right.
So then I win that battle.
Let's see here. Oh, nope, that was winning.
So I need 3 followers because I'm going to win this conflict. And then I've got, I won this battle, and then I have the pyramids. That's 2 devotion. Is that correct?
Yep, you won the battle, and then that 1, 2. This is going to be a short game because we have 2 more conflicts left before
Right.
whoever's still in the red goes out. But if you go to the top of the devotion here,
Yeah, there's not really
like you win the game. So this
True.
this game can be cut short just by how the players are doing, which I think is really interesting because if you do have somebody that shoots to the top of the devotion track, then you can like turn and burn and then like play another game in the same amount of time.
That's true.
All right, and then the last one.
All right, I guess I'll use my 2 cards for this one because I might as well.
All right.
I am going to...
I think you got me on all the battles here.
All right, I'm going to do these 2 cards.
I didn't even get to use any
So-
of my Anubis powers, everyone. I'm so
I'm
sad.
going to build a monument, and I'm going to build a temple there. Can you give me one of the temples? The little 4-pronged temples?
These guys, do you like the temples the most?
No.
No?
I have mostly pyramids. I have mostly pyramids.
So let's see here. Petter says, I feel like Blood Rage has that issue as well with 2. I think most area control games probably should be played with more. Let's see here. Magneto says, we found the Merge God ability helped catch up, but
Oh, yeah.
only when it comes into play
Yep.
in a 3 or more games. Yeah, that ability only comes into play whenever you have 3 or more. But if you, like I said, if you do have somebody that is dominating the board, the game will still go pretty fast because there are ends to the game where the end is going to come sooner than later.
I think you might actually beat me on this one because you played your 3. So you're at 3-4, and I'm only at 1-2. I didn't add anything to mine. I got cocky.
What'd you do? You did a flood?
Yeah, I did a flood. So it says revealed gain 1 follower for each of your figures in fertile green. I don't know why, but I did.
Oh
So
my
2
God.
followers, please. I think you actually killed 2 of my guys.
There you go.
Because you won that battle. And so, yeah. So they die and you get those. But I get the mummy back because he gets summoned immediately next
Whenever
to my
an
god.
enemy warriors are killed, you may trap one in an empty space below.
All right, so
It just
you get
says I
one.
can trap one, but
Well, you did
technically,
trap
can't
one.
I trap that one?
You trap
I
one.
feel like I can trap a mummy. Everyone, can I trap a mummy?
If your mummy
Let
is
me know.
killed, it is immediately resummoned
No,
adjacent to your god.
I just want to trap a mummy so bad.
But that does help your god later on, which is nice. So you won that battle, right? So you're going to get 1, plus you're going to get 2 more, right?
Yep.
And then I get 1 because I have the temples there, or do I have to win a battle there?
No, you still get the
Okay.
portion there. Oh, no, wait, hold on. Let me double check.
Put the most strength wins, gains 1 devotion, kills enemy figures if tied. Oh,
Yeah,
monument or majority
You
hurts
have to
here.
have somebody there. You have to have somebody
Yeah.
left in the area.
Well, no, because monument and majority happens before the battle resolves.
Before it resolves? Okay.
So it is good.
Yeah, you really have to watch on how you're resolving this. You got to make sure
Right.
you resolve it
It's almost like
in the
they
right
put,
way to get all the points.
It's almost like they put phases in there on purpose because they thought that might be important to
It's
the game.
super important to the game.
Got it.
All right.
So it is your turn because I triggered that.
All right, what do I want to do, everyone? This is bad. It's been really bad. Let's see here. Okay.
Can't believe you stole my person.
Shush it, doctor.
The Tom Cruise version of The Mummy was interesting. It's one of the few movies. I'd say there's probably less than 5 movies I've just stopped watching in the middle, and unfortunately that was one of them. I just couldn't get into it. I was just like, I'm good, and I walked away. I was like, I'm all right. I got into it for a little bit, and then I was like, oh, this is not so great. I go away now. I'll go back and watch the old The Mummies with Brendan Fraser, where it was all goofy, but still better somehow.
Okay, I'm going to move figures.
Okay. Let's move figures
And then I'm going to summon a figure.
and summon. Nice. Nice. I see what you're trying to do there. I see what you are trying to do there. So what I am going to do to stop you... I don't have any figures to summon? Oh, that's messed up.
Oh, poor doctor. Meh, meh, meh.
I will gain followers then. So I gain a follower for next to every little thing I'm next to, right? So like that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 followers. Oh my gosh, I'm swimming
3,
in
4,
followers.
5. There you go.
And then I triggered
Listen.
this, which, oh, is Camels.
The people really want to follow you, okay?
I did Camels again. This is getting intense.
The camel thing is really good. 2, 4, 5, 6. If you need them, oh gosh. There you go.
So I'm going to go...
Are you gonna section off my area?
You got 1, 2,
3, 4, 5, 6. So
What's the best way of
1,
doing
2,
this?
3, 4.
5, 6. Can I actually go all the way across like that? Do I have enough?
You're cutting out like the tiniest of tiny little
1,
areas in
2,
here for
3,
me.
4,
You know what? I'm fine with that
5,
though.
6.
I'm okay with that.
You taught me this. I need my other 2 camels. Oh, they're right here.
Here's your other one.
Here, I'll give you 1 extra space if it makes you feel better. Look, that's a bonus
Oh,
space.
thank you. That's a bonus space.
No,
So
actually, I
nice.
don't actually want that. I think that's good.
Has to be at least 6 spaces. Is it 6
Yep,
spaces?
1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh, I don't think it is. I think I do.
Give me my space back.
All right. All right, so, and then you said I can switch what into there now?
So you can switch either 1 or 5 because you're splitting apart the 1 region. So you can either like move 1 into here.
I'll leave it where it is.
You'll leave everything the way it is?
Yeah.
Okay.
All right, so that happened. It is your turn. Yeah, I bet the God figures do look really good painted up. I would love to do some washes on them and stuff.
Really would
Because like
love
this
to.
Anubis, it does not mess around. You like the Tom Cruise one? I liked the mummy, how she looked. She looked pretty cool. But I didn't end up watching the full movie, so maybe it got better. I don't know. You're painting the entire mummy army these days. You play with a lot of mummies in Blood Bowl, right? Didn't you play with mummies?
Yeah. Yeah, we played with mummies in Blood Bowl.
Sorry, I don't wanna
Everything is set
distract
up
you.
like really
Yeah, so
badly.
last time we played, you got the camels both times, and
Yeah.
you basically got all the temples, and it made it really hard for me to win. I was in your position,
Yeah.
and now it's the other way. So, like, yeah, really triggering those at the right time makes a huge difference.
Mm-hmm.
This, I think, is the most important part of the whole game.
Oh, absolutely. Absolutely.
I didn't know that the first time, though, and I just let you run around and do whatever you wanted, and I died a bunch.
All right, I think I'm gonna summon figures. So let's summon figures.
Okay.
And I think I'm going to try to summon out here. So I have that. And then I'm going to gain followers. So we're going to gain 1, 2, 3 followers.
Not bad, not bad.
All right.
My go?
It is your go.
So I am going to just move.
Yeah.
Because I want to trigger this event and make this mine.
Yeah. That makes sense.
That's what you did to me every time last time. I'd spend 4 actions to get next to a stupid temple, and then you'd be like, it's mine. And then I would cry about it. All right, so that was my turn. Do I want to move anything else? I guess I should probably look at that before I just be like, oh, I'm good and done. I don't think I really want to, besides getting somebody up there would be important. Just to have somebody up there.
Right.
Kind of like where all these guys are at. I like where he's at. My mummy. I'll move my mummy. He'll go 1, 2, 3. He won't be able to make it up there. I'm going to have to move this guy. So I'll go 1, 2, 3, and then I'll go 1, 2, 3. Basically just swap those out. So I have some presence up there. And then I have presence everywhere except for over there. Which I've actually blocked it off so I can't even get in there. Oh, did you do that on purpose by putting your guy there?
I did.
Yeah, I can't even get in there without multiple actions. Oh, it's going to be some good devotion for you. That's good. That's
Hopefully, we'll see.
I'll allow it.
We'll see. Okay. All right, we're going to go ahead and...
Blood Bowl. There's a
wanna use
mummification
the move
joke in there
action?
somewhere. Every bowl is bloody when you're making mummies.
Do we want to move?
Making
Use the
mummies,
move
tra-la-la,
action.
with spider webs and gooey guts. This time.
It's terrible that you have so much control over these cities here. I've lost 4 devotion to that. So 1, 2, 3, 4. I would at least be up in the running.
Yeah.
If I hadn't lost both of those.
And it's not good because I'm still sitting there with 4, just chilling.
Tough, yeah.
This scenario made it really big about these, and so I went for
really
them
did.
right
It really
away.
did. It's really interesting.
Like last time I went for the temple attunement so that I could get like the bonus +2 strength everywhere I had temples, but then you took all the temples in the game from me except for 1, so it was useless. This time I just summoned all my guys. I'm like, I'm just going to be everywhere.
Right.
And then the gods make a difference too. When I played with the crocodile god, I made this area water so I was adjacent to everywhere, but then you used the mummy or the camels to block me off, and you made it so I was only touching 3 little sections that didn't matter.
Let's do the move figure action.
Okay.
We'll go 1, 2, 3 up here. We're going to...
Oh, that's true, because now you can start taking them.
Right.
If you trigger it.
We're going to go 1, 2 over here, and we're going to go 1... I mean, is it worth it to take all the pyramids away? Because you get a bunch of stuff off your pyramids, right?
They let me summon extra figures. I don't have any figures, though. Unless I can summon some of your other figures. How can I buy my guys back?
With a follower.
I'll just give you 1 follower?
So your god has +1 strength for each trapped warrior. Opponents must pay you 1 follower to summon a trapped warrior.
Oh, so if I want to summon, I still can. I just got to pay you 1 follower? I have like 97 followers.
Oh, wait, hold on. So
I'm really big on Instagram right now.
Yeah, I think I want to go here. And then I'm going to summon a figure.
Okay. So that will trigger this. So you can take
summon
1
some
area.
figures.
What do you want? Do you want to take that temple from me? Do you
like-
want to take... Which I think this is kind of a little bit bunk because I should be able to fight you right there. Because I mean,
What
I've
do you
got
mean?
2 people right there, and I'm just gonna let you take that temple, that pyramid from me. I'm like, oh, it's okay, you take it.
That's totally fine.
Go ahead and take it, you know. Don't you know?
Let's see here. Where do I want to summon somebody?
I count everybody's followers as my own pattern.
We have like another battle coming up really, really soon. Like really, really soon.
True.
You just have so many people over there. It's not cool. And then this guy here gives you 3, right?
Yes.
That guy there gives you 3.
Notice you haven't like unlocked any more of your Ankh powers at all.
I haven't had enough followers or time to at this point because I've just been working like on damage control the entire time. So I haven't been able to.
What did the Mummy Blood Bowl coach say to his team to motivate them? Let's wrap this up. Come on.
I'm sorry, and your big guy here has 3?
Yes.
Then I think it's probably better to go maybe in this region right here. And then I'm going to take...
Oh, is that you summoning over there? Gotcha.
I'm going to take this one from you.
Okie dokie. Give me that back. Rude, but okay.
We're going to do that. I want to do like... I need more time. More time, everyone.
I don't think I'm going to give
Doctor,
you more
you can't
time.
count the game trays as followers as your own. Well, that's true.
Yes, I can.
That's true.
Yes, I can. All right, so it's my go, right? I can move. I no longer have 3 strength because I don't have 3 pyramids anymore.
Right.
I'm sure you did that on purpose.
I did do that on purpose.
I mean, it was mean, but I get it. Do I want to move? I could summon a figure because like, I kind of might as well. I'm going to do that. I'm going to summon a figure and pay you this to get that. That'll be like my first action. I'm going to summon right here. So I'll see how you like losing stuff. And then I will do unlock Ankh powers because...
Because you can. Because you
Yeah.
have all those followers.
So after each of your battles, you may sacrifice 2 to gain 1 devotion. Oh, that could be a thing. After each of your battles, you may sacrifice 2 to gain a devotion. That could push endgame
That
real
could really
quick.
push endgame
While
very
in the
fast,
red devotion
yeah.
section, each time you gain devotion, gain 1 extra. After you lose a battle resolution with 2 or more of your figures, gain 2 devotion. Win a battle by 3 or more strength, gain 3 devotion instead of 1. That gives you an extra 2. Wow. That is interesting. You go ahead and take your turn. I'm sorry, I'm thinking out what I want to do, if I want to be glorious, magnanimous, bountiful, or worshipful. I think the worshipful one is the best overall. Maybe, I don't even know.
All right.
So, I know some people still haven't gotten this yet, but based off what you've seen, for the people that played the other 2, which one is your favorite? I liked the theme of Blood Rage the most. I thought that was really cool, but I would get super frustrated because she would always recruit all the monsters and stuff, and that would be upsetting. But I did like the drafting aspect of it, and I did feel super amazing when I figured out the Loki strategy that first time, and I just let her kill all my guys, and I was like, that's what I wanted! So that felt super satisfying because I figured that one out on my own before I realized that there was a whole page devoted to it on BGG, and I was like, oh, I didn't invent something. This has already been done.
Okay, yeah.
But I invented it myself as far as in my game group. And so I really like that one. Rising Sun is good, but the last time we played it, it took 3 or 4 hours because we had some chatters. People were just chatting it up. And I remember with that one, I liked it, but we played with all the monsters for some reason because somebody didn't know how to set it up right, and that got intense. And I know that one is weird whenever you have 3 or 5 players because somebody always just gets left out and they can't join up, and I always feel bad. It feels weird for that one person. I think overall, though, this one with the scenarios is probably the best one. If it was just Norse-based, it'd be even better. But it's the only Egyptian-themed game we have, so... You like the drafting aspect? That's fair. I like drafting a lot, too, Petter.
All right, so I moved figures.
See, Nathaniel knows what's up. Rising Sun is friendly diplomacy. Bring drinks. Expected to take all day. Yeah, it went late. It went late. I was like, this is taking forever.
Let's see here. Okay, so if I have, what all do I have? So I have a monument. Okay, so I have 3 of a type over there. I have 2 of those.
Isn't it amazing how well you do on a game really changes your perspective too? Because we were in the opposite position last time we played it, and I was like, I hate this game. I'll never play this 2-player again. But now that we've tried a different scenario that was actually made for 2 or 3 players, not 2 to 5, and I'm doing better because I understand kind of what's happening more, I feel more engaged, and I do have to say I'm less upset by it. The first time I was super upset playing it, and I thought, the game was never horrible. I'm like, I hate playing this with you.
I'm going to summon a figure.
Okay. Was that your first action?
No, that was my second action.
Okay. All right, so I'm good to go now. I should probably look and see what I want to do. So stuff could be triggered by moving. I don't necessarily want to trigger that battle. You're going to try to take it over here, but I'm going to still gain. You're going to lose a bunch of devotion stuff again.
I am, but there's only so much I can do at this point. Like, I really need to have people out on the board trying to do other things at this point.
Like, I just don't need... I don't need to gain followers, like, at all. It's just ridiculous. Like, it does not help me. I have so many followers. I'm going to. I'll gain followers, right? So I'm going to get 1. Not that one. Just 1 here? 2, 3? 3? That's it. That's pitiful. Oh, no, my
What do you mean that's pitiful? You have a lot of
my
followers
followers are
still.
leaving me. My followers are leaving me. All right, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to, boom, unlock an Ankh power. I'm going to get that last
that giant scorpion.
I want this giant scorpion.
Giant scorpion
for
in
no
there.
other reason. He's going to pinch.
He's cute.
He's going to pinch your
pinchy.
booty.
He's cute and
Look at that.
pinchy.
Boops.
Oh, God.
Giant scorpion.
Dale says, still waiting on my copy to arrive. Got the playmat weeks ago. What? The
Yeah, I
playmat
heard
came
that.
before?
How disappointing to get that at first. So, when summoned or moved, point its claws at 2 spaces at the start of a conflict event. Destroy all adjacent monuments it's pointing at. Oh, girl.
You're just like, boom, boom, boom,
oh,
taking
girl.
out these
This
monuments.
giant scorpion don't mess around.
That's crazy.
Oh, I love this. Don't point at my own monuments, though.
So, Nathaniel says, let's hear, backed through my FLGS, and I expect I won't see it till September.
That's fair.
Oh, did you seriously just boop with that scorpion? Wow. Wow. You
She
can't
always-
boop with a scorpion.
She always boops. All right,
You
so
boop, you
I
boop.
triggered this event because
a
I
friendly
unlocked
pinch.
the Ankh power. And then,
You triggered a battle already? Holy crap.
yeah, because I did the Ankh power, triggered it.
All right.
I'm going to go for glorious and worshipful. So I've unlocked all
All
Ankh
right.
power. So now you know I'm never going to go down there again unless I just want to trigger something weird.
All right. I went in and play my first card.
This is for battle 1. Do you have a person there? You do. You have 1 person there. And you played your first card.
I did.
And your first card is going to be getting all of your stuff back.
How dare you? Hello, Judy. How are you doing?
I'm going to play this one.
Okay.
All right. Ready?
Oh, I'm taking all of my stuff back.
+3. So I have, first off, I gain stuff wherever I'm at in the beginning, right? So I'm sorry, I'm in 1, 2, 3, 4 locations. Is that correct? So I'm here 1, 2, 3, 4. I'm not in that location over there. 5. We only have 5. Yeah, so I need 4 followers because of the omnipresent. I'm omnipresent.
4 followers, you said?
Yes. All right.
All right,
Sorry,
hold on.
So that was the very beginning.
So,
You get
and then
some
I'm
too,
in
right?
1, 2, 3, 4, 5 regions, right?
Yeah, you're in everywhere. You're everywhere where I want to be. You're like MasterCard. Everywhere. Scorpion, now that's a solid band. That's 2. That's 2. Yeah, the giant scorpion monument destruction is awesome. I haven't even seen the other like monsters yet either, and there's some cool looking ones, but that is sweet. All right, so what happens now is here. So win a battle by 3 or more strength, gain 3 devotion instead of 1.
What? Wow.
So I'm gonna
okay.
get 3 devotion instead of 1, and then I have the most here and the most here, so that's another 2, right?
Yep, that puts you in the blue.
I'm in the blue, baby!
You're in the blue.
And it says, when I win a battle, I gain 3. And then it says, after each of your battles, you may sacrifice 2 to gain 1 devotion. So I would like to gain 1 devotion.
You're just going straight devotion. You're like, I need to get up there.
If I could spend more, I could probably go all the way up, but I don't think that's how
no,
that works.
I don't think it works
All right.
that way.
So that's battle 1. Battle 2 over here. I am at 2, 3. I'm at 3 right now.
Oh, you know what we completely forgot to do? We forgot to
did
do
that.
the cities.
I already did that. I grabbed the 2 followers because I've got 2, 3, 4. Right?
Right, but I didn't move down to devotion.
Oh, sorry.
Yeah.
Well, you shouldn't have mentioned that. I was helping you out, girl. Trying to save face on camera.
Battle right here.
Oh, it's Judy and Dale. Thanks for joining us, everyone. All right, so battle right there. So right now, I'm beating you by 2. You got all your cards back, though.
I do got all my cards back. What do I want to do? This is always the trouble. Then I get all my stuff back and I'm like, oh no.
I'll do that card.
Okay. All right.
I don't remember
We
what it was.
will.
Everyone was out thinking, actually, Anubis
gosh.
isn't that scary. In fact, he's pretty cool. That's true. Everybody's like, everyone just chills with Anubis. They're like, yeah, I know Anubis. He used to go to my high school. They're not even that worried about him anymore. I'll leave mine where it is.
All right. I think.
Oh, it
You
just
have
says,
so
I'm
many
sorry, Dale. It
followers.
says table flipping champion. You can see it now. Table flipping champion. The funniest thing was being at a random store wearing this, and someone's like, how did you win that shirt? And I was like, I had to kill 3 people. They were all children, but I had to do it. I was going to be the table flipping champion of that preschool, no matter what.
Were you?
No matter what. They signed the waivers. They knew what they were getting into. They signed the waivers. Not the wafers. Yeah, you having all your cards is a mistake. Whenever you want to know what analysis paralysis is, this is the definition of it. Of having just too many. Oh, I'm not mad, but having too many choices and then not knowing what to do. I kind of just go with it. Just flip it, girl. See what happens. I did cycle and mutet.
Gonna build a monument.
Okay, let's get all my stuff back. So now I have all the
Gonna
options.
build a monument. What do I want to build?
So over there, I have a pyramid and the obelisk. So if you wanted to just get points, or do you want to stop me from getting points?
Yeah.
And you said you can't build
I think
here.
we're gonna do the
so
obelisk.
Obelisk.
The obelisky.
Obelisk.
The obeliske.
Obelisk. Ooh,
The
how risque.
obeliske.
How risque. You do have a lot of monuments and stuff going on now, though. You said we couldn't put them here, so I think
Right,
you
I
have
don't think
to...
we can put them like in here because that occupies like
So
one of
your
the
options
spots.
are here.
So we're gonna put it like right here.
Annoying.
It's gonna be really cute.
He's just gonna bite it. Ow.
No. No.
He's gonna eat it like it's a Twinkie.
So that
Ow.
is 3 to my 1, right?
Yes. So I win that battle, so I should get three things for winning a battle.
3
commanding.
followers?
Yeah, I need them really bad. Actually, just give me 1, because I'm going to also go up 1 in my devotion.
Okay.
All right, now let's decide how we get devotion off of this. So
My guy is gone.
I
so
get 1 devotion
you're
for
gonna
my
get
period
2
and then
devotion.
1 for the thing. All right. Boop,
2
boop.
devotion there.
2 boops.
2 boops.
We move on to 3, huh?
We're moving
What did-
on
I'm sorry,
to 3.
what did you play? You played the build monument already.
Yeah, I played the build monument.
Do we have a limit on monuments? Like, what monuments are left? Do we still have a little bit of everything?
Yeah, I think so.
Okay.
I think so. Why are you trying to build a monument?
No, I was just curious.
Are you thinking about building monuments right now?
I'm going to play 2 cards here.
2 cards.
Yes.
Wish I could play 2 cards. Dum, dum. Let's see here.
Do it to it.
Okay, so not do that one. I think we're gonna do this one. We'll try this.
Nice. So they're saying that if I lose, I'll battle cry.
Aww. I don't think Doctor's gonna lose.
I'm not much of a crier. I am much of a screamer. That doesn't sound great either. All right. So, build monument. Chariots and chariots. Ooh, the chariots. Or the chariots of fire. All right, so, build a monument. I would like a pyramid, please.
Okay.
So that unlocks my power again. Maximum power.
It makes it so you're able to summon people. Faster.
Right, but
Right.
it also gives it so that my god has 3 strength.
Right.
Because I have 3 of the same type.
Okay.
So, all right. So we both did these, so they negate each other. So I win that battle, right? Because you're at 1-2 and I'm at 1-2. Oh, no, it's tied?
I don't know what happens whenever it ties. I don't think
It
we've
says
come
right here.
across a tie thing before. What does it happen?
It says... the
If
player's-
tied, everyone loses. Kill all figures.
So he dies, but he comes right back by my god. He dies, you'd get him.
So I still have figures here, though. Because my god
No.
doesn't die. My god doesn't die!
I don't think you get to win
My
that
god
because of
doesn't
that.
die.
But so you would get just
3.
the 1 for this temple. No,
Oh, no, 2. Yeah, 2. Because 1 for the area
I
and then
don't
1
think
for...
that's how that works.
Yeah, it's whoever's left.
So
Whoever's left in battle.
All right. So
if
you're
there's a
saying
person on the
you're gonna get-
region.
yeah,
Yeah,
that's
me too.
shady.
Are you
One, two.
whenever I'm way down here right now, Doctor?
Did you get 2?
I just did.
One for that one, for that one? And then those ones negate each other
Those
now.
ones do negate each other.
All right, so that was battle 3. Battle 4. Battle 4, it is 2-1 currently. And you used your chariots. Good to know. Oh, I won't do it.
What?
I have the tiebreaker. I could have won that.
Oh, you did have the tiebreaker.
It's okay. I forgot.
You
So
did.
that's on me. I think what I want to do now. Oh, I should have played that card before. So we're on battle 4 already?
Yeah, we're on battle 4.
Already. You have all your cards back, huh? Now, am I even in battle 5? This is it for me.
This is it. This is it.
All right.
Wow, if a tie kill all figures, right? That would be crazy.
Do it.
Oh no, our fly friend is back. I'm so
All right.
upset.
Cycle of Matat.
We have the flood.
When revealed, you're going to gain some followers.
So I gain 1 follower for each infertile land, and then also those figures cannot be killed during the battle resolution.
Oh, okay.
So although you do have more power there than me, I am unable to be killed for this battle resolution.
All right, so I'll just get 1 point for winning and then 1 point for that one, right? And then I'm going to gain 3, but I'll just give me 1 so I can go up 1 more for this
And
battle.
then since I'm in this region still, then I gain 2 points
Yes.
for being in this.
Can you give me
there.
1 follower, move me up 1 more time? Because I'm going to use my worshipful.
go.
My ridiculous worshipfulness.
And then region 5, I dominate over, and I have the most of those there.
Correct. I got all my cards
All right.
back.
Whew. If these cities weren't here, I feel like I would be doing a little bit better.
Don't blame it on the cities. Don't blame it on the
I
city.
feel like I'd be doing a bit better.
That's a messed up. It's messed up to blame it on the
it's my
cities.
turn, right?
Yes.
Oh, gosh. You left it so, like, pretty
Yeah.
much anything I do, I'm going to get camels for, though.
Yeah, you'll get camels, but I left it like that on purpose. I mean, you could, yeah, you'll get camels, or you could unlock an Ankh power and make it so that I have to do it.
This flies back, and it's going to kill me.
I don't think he actually will kill you. I don't think he has bubonic.
Like we do, like, our fly swatting championship now. Cha!
Take your turns.
All right.
Stop trying to get out of this.
I'm going to summon a figure. We're gonna summon some figures.
All right, so give yourself some camels too. So summon a figure, then give yourself camels.
I'm thinking about where I want to summon.
That's fine. Fair.
No, wait, I can't summon there. I gotta summon there. I gotta summon there.
Give
And then I gotta
yourself
get
some
some
camels.
camels. I gotta get these camels up in here.
Your cat's really studying this game? Yeah, our cat like came and started smacking a bunch of my little pieces off. My Ankh power pieces just went away.
1, 2, 3. Okay, how do I want to divide something?
It's
Oh my
these
gosh.
dang
Oh my gosh.
cities.
Oh my goodness. What do I want to divide?
Dr. GloryHogg, breaker of ties, dweller of dwellings. Well, maybe. First of his name. I did dwell once. Once.
Dwelled once.
I know, I do want to crush the monuments with the snippy snappy scorpion. I gotta get him out though. But now that she triggered that summon figures, I can get him out. He's gonna bite so many things.
Why? Annoying.
Do your camels, girl.
Yeah, I'm thinking. So.
The phrase you say most during a game. I'm thinking,
4,
or is it,
5.
I want to do all the things. He's miniature number 45. Needs come for blood. What you doing? Oh, how are you cutting that off? Oh, no. Are you making sure that this is going to be 6 spaces long?
Oh yeah, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. No, 2, 4, 5. So that one over there.
I think you have to cut it like a very specific way because of that. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay. That's not the worst thing.
It is going to make you choose, though, between putting people over on the cities and putting people over on the temple things, though, I think.
I don't really care. I mean, I don't know. I don't think that's a big deal.
How dare you?
So you did your stuff. Am I good to go?
Okay.
So what I am going to do is I am going to drop it like it's hot. Where do I want to summon? So this guy says, when summoned or moved, point its claws at 2 spaces. At the start of a conflict, destroy all adjacent monuments it's pointing at. So I am going to summon a figure. That's the first thing I'm going to do. I'm going to pay you 1 follower to get this guy back too, because I can summon him next to a pyramid.
All right.
That I own. So I am going to summon him next to this pyramid up here.
Use the Stargate, says Battle Cry. Ooh, that's what we really needed in this. We need the Stargate. I didn't know that's what I wanted, Battle Cry, until you said something. What are you doing? What are you doing over there?
Do I want it up there? I want it over there. Can I summon by one of the places I own? It has to be by one of my figures.
No, by one of the places you own.
Oh, I can?
Yeah.
I don't want to point it at my thing, but I will point it like over here like that. He's going to come say hello and be all up in your area.
Okay.
It's going to be all up in your area. And then I am going to do... I did a summon figure. I don't want to gain followers. Do I want to make it where... Actually, yeah, I'll just gain followers. So I'll trigger that one.
Okay.
So I need to gain what? I'll gain 1 here. Just 1 here.
2, 3, 4.
3, 4, 5.
5. There you go.
Thank you very
3, 4,
much.
5.
All right, I'm going to reset this. And then since I triggered this one, I'm going to take this obelisk from you.
Okay.
I think I want this obelisk, right? Because you've already... Can't take that one. I could take that one over there, too. And that one would mean I'd get a point over there. Can't do that one over there. I could take that obelisk. I mean, I don't think it really matters. I think they're all just, like, they're all going to be good.
Okay.
Any one I take, right, is going to give me something. Because since I don't have any powers, special powers with them or anything. All right, so I did that. It is your go.
Interesting. Okay.
Total domination. That's what some people would say. I wouldn't say it, but some people would say that. Evil last was successful.
Yeah, I don't think I'm going to be able to make up enough stuff in time for this. I need, like, more turns. I need more turns.
Yeah, because you can move, but that triggers something also.
So let's summon somebody.
Okay. You still got another person back too? That does not help. I have all my guys plus all 3 of the monsters. That's a lot of people.
And then let's unlock one of my Ankh powers, I guess.
Okay. Got it. Which one are you unlocking?
I don't know.
All right, well, you look at that. I'm going to do my thing. Okay?
All right.
Well, I guess I need to wait for you to do it. Well, I'm just going to tell you. I'm going to destroy this temple, just as an FYI.
Wow.
Well, I'm just letting you know. Because otherwise it'll take you forever to, like, figure out what you want to do. So I'm going to move
How dare
here,
you.
like that. So when he moves, I got to point him at 2 spaces. Who else do I want to move? I'm going to move... So I'm in this area, but not by a lot. You've got 2 there, and I've got 2 there. Move him there. Come be up in there just to say hello. Hello, I'm up here. I'm in here, just so you know.
I don't know what I want to do here with this.
And this triggers this event here, so I'm going to turn this obelisk. See, this is the advantage I'm giving you, is like, I'm taking a temple from you and an obelisk, so you kind of know a little bit. That's why I was saying I should probably wait, but I'm kind of in the lead, so I don't feel like I need to quibble over it. It'd be ridiculous.
All right.
All right, so I did my actions there because I moved, and that triggered this event here, so I took that obelisk from you.
Okay.
So So I now have 3 obelisks. So that also triggers my god's power to have 3 strength. Because I have 3 obelisks and I have 3 pyramids. He doesn't get double. I'm just letting you know that by taking one of those things from me doesn't take away his power.
Which one's on here?
He has,
So,
if your god's base strength is 3, if you control at least 3 monuments
3
of the
monument
same
types, okay. Because
Right.
you have 3 pyramids and 3 obelisks.
Well, it's 3 of the same type, right. So I'm letting
Right.
you know that
You have
like
3 and
last
3.
time you took a pyramid from me and you
Right.
got weakened,
Right.
you'd have to find a way to take an obelisk and a pyramid in order to weaken him.
So,
Oh, the next event that triggers kills everybody in the red.
yeah, I know.
So if
So
you
I think
trigger
I'm
the
pretty
next
much done. Boo, I have to start work in 5 minutes. Oh, Studio Aniston. We'll try to hurry. I'll try to hurry. So let's do move figures. I'll move figures.
Other than being wholly triggered for people with AP, are you feeling this was totally worth backing? A totally worth backing title. What do you think? Do you think this game was totally worth backing? I know you really like it.
Yeah, I really like it. I still really, really like this game.
So the first play, I was really upset because I didn't understand a lot of it because I was getting defeated in like every section. I think the scenarios definitely do help out and having a better idea of how the game works, which is why you should never judge a game after one play. Obviously.
Right.
I never do, but in general, I don't really like area control ones. But I would say that I would play this one over. I'd play this one over Rising Sun because it is faster overall, and there's a lot more going on when you have this to worry about, plus this, plus all these Ankh powers and what's going on the board. It seems like there's a lot more to control. So
I'm going to summon a figure.
Oh, you're going to trigger this?
I think so, because like...
You just lose then, sweetie.
Yeah, but somebody's going to have to trigger it anyway. Like...
Oh, okay. Well, then that's just the end of the game.
It's gonna be triggered.
Okay, that's end of game.
Right. So at this point, you want to lift up the token here?
Yeah, it says eliminate all gods that are in the red still.
Everybody that is in the red here just automatically gets eliminated, which at this point here, you only had 3 devotion anyway. Like, it was going to end this time anyway, because if you got any devotion whatsoever, it was going to end the game, which I like it being ended short, though.
Even just by, like, after every battle, I could have just paid 2 4 times, and I'm going to be in 5 battles. So.
Right. So, but I like how it ends earlier, so you don't have, like, the grueling task of, like, going through all the motions at the end portion of it. I mean, if it's close, it's still close, which is awesome.
Yeah,
I also think it's cool.
It ended 2 turns early.
If everybody can essentially lose.
That's true. Everybody can essentially lose.
So if everybody is in the red still at this point, everyone essentially loses.
I do think this scenario that was built for 2 to 3 played a lot better than the 2 to 5 one that we did earlier.
The bigger scenario. And I really want to go through and try all of the different 2 to 3 scenarios, or just 2-player scenarios.
That's what's going to
Because I think it's really cool. These made a huge difference in the game.
Yes.
Huge, huge difference with these here. Like, I would have been up 6. I would have been up 6 devotion. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 at the very, very least. At the very least.
But there's no real reason to go into it further. It's over.
Absolutely. So let's
you end the game after the conflict if you're still in the red. I don't think that there's still a good way for her to get out of the red, though. She'd have to gain 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. She'd have to get 11 devotion. I think it's just over. Because it's after, but you'd have to gain 11 devotion.
I don't think I actually have the ability to gain, because if I gained 1 for each region, say that's 5, which is like a big thing, like that's not going to happen. 5.
Right, plus
and
you
then
have
plus,
to have...
say, temples, 6, 7, 8.
You gain 1 for that,
9.
1 for that, but not there. It's 5, 6, 7, and that's going to be destroyed. I can only see 7 on here unless you play some fancy cards.
Yeah.
So you'd have to win everywhere, plus play a bunch of fancy cards.
Absolutely.
I don't think it's possible.
So somebody was asking if they thought this game, you had already answered, like if they thought buying the game was worth it or something like that. What was it?
Oh, they're just saying even though that triggers a bunch of AP for people, is this game still worth backing? This was definitely worth backing because I don't know if I would like it as much without all these cool like plastic figures and everything. That's a big upgrade. Because the other things were just little, well, they were like little circular cardboard tokens that just had a little picture of a picture of this, but it looked like just a little.
Yeah, absolutely. Here's the thing. So out of all 3 of them, so you have Rising Sun, you have Blood Rage, and then you have Ankh. Which one did you like the most?
I sold,
because we've played all of them.
I sold Blood Rage, and I've tried to convince you to sell Rising Sun because we know 6 people that have it, so it's
Yes.
kind of pointless for us to own it.
Oh, thanks so much, Magneto.
I would say that overall, I think Ankh is probably the smoothest to play, and it has the most area control stuff.
Yes,
Because
yes.
Rising Sun had its battles, but it was like, they weren't as epic as this, where there was like a whole bunch of, like, there was a bunch of little battles, but I never felt like I was in a bunch of them. I was usually only in like 1 or 2, and the game took forever. This scenario was so completely different than the first scenario in the book that it just made it feel like I was playing something else slightly different while still knowing the rules.
Out of all 3 of them, I am 100% not disappointed in us getting this game because this is by far my favorite out of all 3 of them. I feel like Rising Sun was a great game, although it would just take really, really long, especially at those high player counts. I love the fact that this one here has those auto-ending portions. People get kicked out. Like, that just helps end the game a little bit faster, but you still have all the mobility of play. Things are changing on the board. You have different scenarios for the game. Like, you still have that feeling of the dudes on the map sort of thing and running around, taking over territories and
I
stuff.
do like that there's a forced team up whenever you're playing 3 players or more, so that you feel like you can still try to, like, so if you were playing with more people, you would join up, you'd stay at the highest point on the devotion track, you'd keep like the best god or something, right? And you gain a bunch of stuff, which I think it'd be a lot harder for me to win at that case.
Oh, absolutely. Absolutely. You basically, whoever's the god that has the least amount of stuff, they get rid of the majority of their stuff. Then you have one god taking one player taking 1 turn for the god and the other player taking the other turn for the god, which is really, really cool as well, because if you take 1 action, then you don't have to really think about whether you're triggering a thing or not.
Because you don't care as much.
You don't care as much. You just don't. You can do whatever you want on your action.
Plus, you
know?
can do a move, technically, and then can the other person do a move again?
And plus, it puts you in the middle of things. Like, if you're playing on opposite sides of the table, that's going to completely change the way that the game plays, because you're going to have that god going, and then another player, and then that god going again. So they're going to get more opportunities to do things in the game. And then, as far as this game against Blood Rage, for some reason, Blood Rage always made me so upset.
You would win and get mad.
I don't know why it would make me so upset. This game, I don't have the same upsetness in it.
Plus, I will say this is our only Egyptian-themed game besides, like, tile layers like Tutankhamun, stuff like that.
I think, though, it's because you have, like, this really quick rotation of everything moving in the game or something. You know what I'm saying? Like, it doesn't seem as detrimental.
Oh,
if
see,
you're
there you go.
losing.
Magneto said when they play 3-player that he was the lowest in devotion, but then after merging, the merged god won the game, so catch-up can happen. So that's good. That's important, I think.
Team Fly, right, Battlecry? I know, he's flying around here, and he's making me mad.
In this game, you can make it rain.
Oh, God.
And it never rains.
Now, you're going to have to clean all that up.
It never rains in the desert.
You have to clean all that up
Never
after.
rains.
So out of this game here, all I'm going to say is, I mean, I'm a little sad that we didn't get, like, the all-in everything.
I'm not, because it's still 2 big boxes, and I think if we play through all the scenarios...
There's a lot of game.
I think if you play through all the scenarios enough, you can find a way to get the additional content. They make that stuff available eventually.
Nathaniel says, it was a mercy killing. It was, but that's okay. I like it. I like that it ended a little bit faster, because, man, we played this in, like, an hour and a half, and that was us talking to chat and stuff. And
which usually takes longer on chat. And, you know, you get some little bit of AP, and it's also still, it was only my 2nd time playing it, so.
Right.
I still have a lot of questions.
The other thing is this is so fast to learn and get into. That is my favorite part of this, because I could set this up and explain the game in just a few minutes, and everybody would be able to go from there, and it would just be so fast and so easy to get into, and, like, that changes what you're going to bring to your table. Like, I
Plus,
really, really like
a giant
that.
scorpion. So somebody asked Kemet or Ankh. We have not played Kemet.
Oh, yeah.
Game Boy Geek just got Kemet, and so we're going to play it soon, but we haven't played it yet.
We'll have to let you know, Jacob.
That's why I'm comparing it against the other Eric Lang ones, because we've played the other 3 Eric Lang ones.
We'll have to let you know.
If you had to keep one, I would keep this one for sure.
I was going to say, I'm already leaning towards Ankh, because I do love it so much, and I think Kemet is going to be...
It's a different game. By far. I mean, it's
a little bit more
designers.
labor intensive, because it comes from, like, an older style game that they've, like, revamped. So it's going to have a lot more, like, older style mechanics and everything in it. Oh, thank you so much for subscribing, Magneto. We appreciate that. It helps us grow. So I really think that overall, this is going to be one of the first games I go to show people the dudes on the map sort of area control game. Like, it's the first game I'm going to go to because setup's fast, talking about the game is fast, and then people get a complete understanding of how, like, these types of games work.
It's true.
In a very, very simple way. And I really, really love it. And with really complex things happening still.
I like that the different gods had very different powers. Like, playing the crocodile god was very different than playing Amun.
Right, you totally change the way you play, even though it's like one little ability. Like, it really does change the way you play.
It does. And then the scenarios really makes a big difference also. So, yeah, I guess I'm going to have to keep it.
Yes, that's what I wanted to hear.
I was really mad and said I would never play this one with her alone again at 2-player, but I will play this again with you at 2-player. I think picking the right scenario does make a big difference.
Yeah.
That 2 to 5 scenario just made me so mad.
Nathaniel says you should do the how it's played video, and we'll see if it's simple enough for my wife to learn to play. I suck at teaching her rules. I demo games for game companies and stuff, so I'm actually really, really good at teaching people games. I have yet to find a game that I'm unable to teach somebody. Like, I'm pretty dang good on it. So maybe I'll have to take that into account and do something with it, because it would be a lot of fun.
What was that one card game we played from Grand Gamers Guild?
I don't remember. Which one?
Gosh, you taught me how to play it, but I did not learn how to win.
Oh,
that's
Cthulhu
for sure.
Realms, was it, or
no,
something?
No.
No?
I'm talking about the one that was the Euro-y one that had, like, you were making cloth and you had to build up your whole, like, little engine, and I kept losing money each round from it. It's not Embarcado. It was that other one.
No, yeah, that's right. What one was that?
That one was rough. I kept losing money every round.
I felt so bad for you.
I'm going to open up a
upset.
textiles, and then I lost money.
Yeah,
and I was like, okay, I'm going to open up this, and I lost money. It was bad. All right.
Well, thank you so much for everybody joining us today. We really, really appreciate all of you being here and chatting with us. If you had a good time,
then like and subscribe.
That's
Join
right.
us on Discord. Join the pack. We'd love to talk to you there.
Absolutely.
And we will see everyone tomorrow at 12:30 for our Kickstarter show.
That's right. If you enjoy Kickstarters, make sure to check that out, and we'll chat with you again there. Other than that, we will see all of you later. Thank you. Bye.